Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Jolt. Now, I have a question for you. Who here cares about Jolt? I'm assuming not many of you, if any, except for the fact that I care about Jolt. Because, well, he was one of the first Transformer figures that I can remember having. Now, he's not my first or second, and he's probably not the third, fourth, or fifth. But he is one that, like, the original figure, not this one. But he is one of the first Transformers that I can remember having that was, like, kind of complicated. Like a movie toy, you know. Like my first Transformer brand Transformer was Bulkhead, and it was the activator's Bulkhead. So you press the button, it flips open, and I love that thing, and I really want it now because I lost that years ago, but this is one of the first Transformers that I can remember that I had that was. It was complicated enough where it was interesting, but also I could do it. Because another Transformer that I remember having was The Fallen, like one of the original ones. And that one was a bit too complicated for me, shall we say. And, yeah, so I had this guy. I really liked him. And then I kind of forgot about him for a long time because it's Jolt. Nobody actually cares about Jolt really too much. He barely has a scene in the movie. But, as I've said before, I like Jolt. For a long time, he was one of my favorite Transformers because, I don't know, but he was. And so, yeah, this is kind of a special review for me. Even though that this figure is not great. He's good, but he has a lot of panel problems. Or more accurately, just a lot of panels that don't really tuck away anywhere. He doesn't have the best articulation. And, yeah, he's just not that great. But I still do quite like him. Probably because of the nostalgia. But, still, I like him. And, yeah, he's not bad. He's just not great. So, let's talk about accessories. So, he comes with these two perfectly straight cable thingies. So what these are is for his one important scene of Revenge of the Fallen, where he hooks up Jetfire to Optimus Prime to give them to give Optimus Prime a power boost in the form of awesome armor. And yeah, that scene was sick. I don't even remember if Jolt says anything throughout the movie. But if you're wondering why his name's Jolt, it's because he can control electricity through these like taser thingies. And why can he do that? Well, he's an electric car. Yep. And you can, of course, plug them in by removing his thumb. Or, I don't know, he has 3 fingers. And then taking this and plugging that here. And it's cool. I would have preferred if it could bend a little bit, so that you could actually get some natural-looking poses instead of it just being directly straightened out. But I guess it is what it is. And as far as storage goes, I mean, you can tab them there. It's not the best, and they do like to fall out. But it's just enough that it's... And, I mean, it's better than the thumbs. Because you can also technically store the thumbs here, but no, you can't. They will fall out every time, and it just, yeah, no, not gonna happen. So, yeah. Ugh, itchy nose. So, now let's get to articulation, which is a thing of all time. So, you got ball joint at the head. You have maybe you could get a full 360 if you can get everything out of the way enough. But, yeah. Then you have out that far, you have a bicep swivel, you have over 90 degrees of bend, you have in and out at the wrist, You have nothing at the fingers, although, I mean, I guess you could break his finger and tear it off completely. At the waist, you have an actual waist joint, which is kind of cool. And I guess you can use this and have him very unnaturally bend over if you want. The weirdest ab crunch in the world. Then you got forward that far. You got back that far if you move out all of this. Then you have a rotate. You have like a thigh rotation, kind of. You can get a little bit of rotation due to the ball joint, but there's not really a swivel there. Then you have some actually really nice moving knee joint, which can go back pretty dang far. I can't tell exactly how far because you just have this big ass panel in the way. But then you have what appears to be ankle, thigh, leg, knee, lower knee. I don't know what to call this. Foot rotation. And then you don't have an ankle pivot, but you do have an up and down. So, yeah. And, yeah, see what I mean? He's not the best by any means. But his transformation does have a couple of cool parts in it. Now, let's get to size comparisons. So, there he is with my previous review, Scourge. And they look weird together. And here he is with the prime unit of measurement. And with Batman. And now let's get to transformation, because I'd say that the transformation is where this figure is best at. The transformation is pretty fun and does some interesting stuff, even though it is quite panel heavy. So, first, go to the back, just extend all of this. And yes, all of this is clear plastic. Friggin' lovely. I don't like clear plastic. And that's a lot of clear plastic. And because this is basically a shell former, if this breaks, oh boy. Anyway, go to this part and just bring that in like so. Just sandwich it together like that. Just bring these up, and I guess you can lock the Chevy logo into place like that. It'll be up for now, but I'll adjust it later. And then take the arm bit, this thingy, this kibble, but also not kibble because on the actual, I don't know what to call it, but this thingy, push it in, then flip up the arm bit, I guess, like that. Then take, just get all this all the way. Take this, bring it up and peg that in. Same thing on this side. Then bring these in. And right here, there is a break on mine. See, there's a whole bunch of clips that clip together here. And there's just kind of too many. It does not, like, it was very intense to get it in and out. It didn't want to connect together, but then once it was together, it did not want to let go. And so, yeah, not exactly the best connection, but now that that has actually broken, it slots in very well. See, no seam, no split. Well, there's a seam, but no awkward split or anything like that. And I can actually get it out without feeling like I'm going to shatter everything. Because I shattered everything. But yeah, so kind of unnecessary there. But then go to the back and fold out these, because I guess there's nothing better to do with just the bottom part of a car. Then bring up the knees like so. Oh yeah, extend out the stomach if it hasn't done it already for you. It will. It's not exactly the tightest. Then take the feet, just connect them together, bring this out, and bring this in. Now, one thing I will say, despite this being a shell former to the highest extent of the word, it does a pretty dang good job of locking in, which is nice. Like, once you get everything lined up, it will lock in and stay locked in and look actually pretty dang good once it is locked in. So just slowly work on getting everything adjusted. It'll slowly click in more and more. Just give it a couple of go rounds. Just keep plugging everything in more and more and getting stuff lined up and then pegging it in and adjusting and pegging it in. Adjusting, then peg it in, and then split this again. Bring one side down, then bring this side down over it, and then, come on, give it the last little bits of adjusting that it needs to do, and, oh gosh dang it. That's not supposed to be there. Come on, thank you. Just actually lock in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And you are done. And, you know, yeah, it's a pretty good looking vehicle, you know. I feel like this was designed with it in the forefront, mainly because, like, you can actually tell what kind of car it is, you know. And, like, it has the Chevy symbol, it's that. So, I think that's why it had a lot of its problems, honestly. If it didn't have to follow looking exactly correct, I feel like if it wasn't specifically Chevy branded, it probably could have done maybe a couple more things to get rid of the kibble. I don't know. But, yeah. And, of course, you can store these thingies on here. And it holds well enough. Not great, but well enough. And I guess that kind of sums up this figure. Not great, but I suppose well enough. And yeah, what do you expect for one of the most minor characters in Transformers? I mean, hey, he's in a live-action movie. I suppose that's impressive. But yeah, that's about it. So, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!